Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to break down what's happening in the world right now, in simple terms. We've got a lot going on, from politics, the environment, global health, to even tech and economy shifts. Let's dive into it and make sense of it all together. First up, let's talk about the political climate. You've probably heard a lot about tensions between different countries. Right now, major powers like the United States, China, and Russia are at the center of a lot of global conversations. Countries like the United States and China are competing for influence, especially in areas like trade, technology, and military power. This is called a geopolitical rivalry. There's also a lot of discussion about global leadership and how countries are shaping the future of things like climate policy and global trade. So, if you're hearing terms like trade wars, sanctions, or nuclear talks, it's all part of countries trying to figure out their place in this global competition. Now, shifting to global health, you can't ignore the fact that the pandemic is still impacting the world in different ways. COVID-19, even though the worst may be over, continues to affect daily life in many countries. Vaccination rates vary by region, and countries are still working on getting shots to everyone who needs them. Meanwhile, new variants of the virus pop up, causing concerns in certain places. That's why the World Health Organization and different governments are still focusing a lot on healthcare systems, testing, and vaccine distribution. So, if you're wondering why people are still talking about COVID-19 or hearing news about new variants, it's a reminder that global health isn't something that can just be fixed overnight. Next up, let's talk about the environment. Climate change is becoming one of the biggest challenges we face globally. Right now, extreme weather events like floods, wildfires, and hurricanes are happening more often and more severely. Countries are feeling the impact of these natural disasters, and it's leading to some major conversations about climate change and the need for action. The United Nations and various countries are working on climate agreements, but there's a huge push to make sure these agreements translate into real change on the ground. People are asking, can we slow down the damage? Is it too late to make a difference? And what about new green technologies that promise to help? The environment is one area where we all have a stake, and it's being talked about more than ever. On to economics. The world economy is a bit of a roller coaster right now. Prices for things like food, gas, and housing are going up in many places, and that's leading to something called inflation. This is where the cost of living rises, and people's money doesn't go as far as it used to. On top of that, economies are trying to recover from the pandemic, which is making things even more complicated. Supply chains are still messed up, meaning getting goods from one place to another is taking longer, which drives prices up. So, when you hear the news talking about inflation, interest rates, or economic slowdowns, it's all part of trying to balance recovery with the rising costs of living. Lastly, technology. It's evolving super fast, and it's starting to change everything from how we work to how we connect. AI, or artificial intelligence, is one of the hottest topics. It's not just robots or science fiction. AI is becoming part of everyday life. Companies are using AI to improve everything from healthcare to customer service. But there's also a lot of debate about how AI should be controlled. How will it affect jobs? Will it help or harm society? These are the questions we're asking as this technology grows. And let's not forget about space. Yes, space exploration is moving forward with private companies like SpaceX making big strides. It's a reminder that the future holds a lot of exciting possibilities, but it's also raising new questions about humanity's place in the universe. So, there you have it. A quick rundown of what's happening around the world right now. Politics, health, the environment, the economy, and technology, all shaping the world in different ways. The truth is, everything is connected, and we're all part of this big global picture. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the world around us. And let us know in the comments, what topics would you like us to dive deeper into? See you next time.